I'm Chef Kelli, and this is what I do.
Always good to have Chef Kelli with us, and today the chef is talking about preparing your Christmas table. Perhaps you have relatives who are coming over in just a few hours, maybe the ham's in the oven, and you're getting pumped up for Christmas 2009. Chef Kelli, you're always pumped up.
I'm always pumped up.
Christmas time. Well, you're always pumped up, period, right? You're just pumped up.
Especially on Christmas.
Well, and it's your kind of a holiday because, of course, this is the day that everyone, you pull out all the stops, and Shannon is here to help us as well to talk a little bit about how to dress up your table. So let's start with a blank slate, right?
Yeah, Rube, here's our blank palette. I think, we spend all this time, making this beautiful food, and we kind of, haggardly sometimes just throw it out.
Just throw it out there, right?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I've done it.
Presentation is so very, very important. So what I'd like to do is sort of, dress our table from scratch. So let's start with maybe a floral centerpiece. So why don't we hand me one of those?
You want this one?
Yeah, let's take that.
All right.
Something I always like, and I'm going to set it aside for a minute, the nuts, kind of fun. Most people have some holiday nuts, just like a cylinder of nuts, right? All right, so we have our flowers. This is our base linen. So most people have a white linen or ivory linen. And then what I'm suggesting is dress it up with a little bit of accent linen. Maybe you have a little, piece of velvet in the house, some different table covers. So let's go.
And this is stuff that you were talking about. This is stuff that people have just laying around.
I'm hoping.
To go out to the store.
I think so. Everybody has a little
right?
table runner. Yeah. I've had people take clean unused sheets and use them for table covers. So
hey, if they're colorful, you put it over your white. Right?
All right. So here we're going to get a little color working, and then a little elevation is always important. How about that little riser underneath there, Shan? Maybe you have a little wood riser. Most people probably don't have that, but how about a little cheese box? A phone book could be great.
And just cover it up, right?
Yeah, put it right underneath. There we go. It's kind of maybe get our flowers into place now. Put them over here on the side.
Do you do house visits?
I do house visits. We do house parties. We do every kind of party. All right, so now we have some of this. Let's talk about some natural things. How about some pine cones? And where's the pine, Shan? Some nice cinnamon sticks, pine cones. These are things maybe you have under your tree. Take the scissors out, get over to your tree, and start cutting a few branches.
Right.
Right?
Well, after today.
Look at that. Make your own little holiday sort of tablescaping. Here's a little bit of mistletoe, some pine cones, and then don't ever count out fresh fruit. I think fresh fruit always adds a really nice touch. And this is sort of a little bit of a natural table setting. We have some oranges, some pomegranates.
Yeah, because a lot of times you think about, when you put vegetables or fruits on the table, it's more of a Thanksgiving type theme.
No,
but
absolutely.
You can do it for Christmas as well.
Absolutely. Add all those colors. Okay, I kind of have this natural theme going, so I'm going to use a little bit of wicker maybe. And then here's just some extra bulbs I didn't use on the Christmas tree.
Absolutely.
You could put these in a glass bowl. You could just use these as part of your tablescaping. Just put a nice big cluster of them. Kind of just sort of pops it up a little bit. So you can see we're sort of pulling people in for a view. All right, so
this will get you in the Christmas spirit, right?
Oh, this is really important. Full wrapped gifts.
Oh,
maybe the real one for someone who's not showing up.
Sure.
All right. Well, look at that. How cute that is on the table. And we'll put a platter right on top of it. If you have any fresh flowers, if people bring anything over, you could escape with a little rose. Okay, where's that big platter, Shannon, the white one? So here's let's say this is our big ham.
Right.
And then Rube, how about that nice little brie over there?
That's right. You got some brie right here.
This is a nice holiday brie. Maybe some crackers right behind you.
And so you basically are saying, all right, take all the elements, kind of like a potpourri of a bunch of stuff.
There we go.
Put it all together and add a lot of color.
Maybe some garlands and beets.
There you go.
The beets.
Having lived in New Orleans for 7 years, no party's
complete. Oh, there you go. You probably have a whole...
you got bags of this stuff, right?
Bags of this stuff.
Well, it's Christmas beads for you.
Christmas beads. Well, they're all good beads. So, but look, this could be some extra tree trimmings that you didn't use, some pine from the Christmas tree, a faux wrapped present, a real present, and
then the food and the ham, very important. So as you cook up your stuff, hopefully Chef Kelli helped you out. We know that you helped us out. Understand how to decorate your table for Christmas. Fox 2 News on this Christmas morning continues. Hope you're having a great Christmas morning so far, and as you try to figure out what you're going to whip up, maybe you have some company that's coming earlier in the morning, and you want to cook up something that's delicious for breakfast on this Christmas morning. Chef Kelli says, I have the perfect idea.
I have the perfect idea, Rube.
What is it?
Well, first of all, if you don't have it, chances are you're not going out to buy it, because Christmas is one of the few days that, most places close, and so it should be.
Right. Yeah.
So
everyone should be enjoying their family right now.
Everybody should be enjoying their family. But most people have, like, maybe ham or bacon or sausage. Everybody's got eggs. Everybody's got, like, a loaf of bread laying around the house, right? Some milk.
Right.
I'm talking about a savory bread pudding casserole.
Bread pudding casserole.
All right, so today I'm going to do, like, a bacon one, because I always think, like, everybody's got bacon, right? And I like that.
A little bit about the bacon. That's from the Plum Market, right?
Yeah, that's from Plum. It's the Neiman Ranch, and that's like the uncured, so it, doesn't have all those extra additives that you don't always want to have. Maybe feeding your family. They have a nice.
And Plum Market is really good for that stuff, isn't it? They always
seem to have
a lot of natural, organic stuff.
Beef.
Sauteing the onions.
So it's unique. We buy from a lot of the wholesale vendors. Oh, I just got an onion in my eye.
Yeah, I was going to say, how does that feel?
It feels great.
All right.
So we buy a unique from a lot of different vendors, and sometimes for our specialty shopping, we'll, go to Plum, places like that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to saute the bacon.
Now, you want me to crack open some of these eggs?
Can you crack those eggs for me,
Make
please?
myself useful. This is about all I'm skilled at doing.
All right, let's see your egg cracking.
That's exactly what I do, right?
No, that wasn't too bad. That's pretty good.
I meant to do it that way.
And you can just put those, put those right in here.
All right.
All right, so now we're sauteing. Rupe is cracking the eggs. I'm crying on Christmas morning.
Only because of the onions.
Only because, no, I swear I just flicked one right in my eye. It was crazy business. All right. Okay, so we're going to keep cracking eggs. We're going to saute the bacon until it's golden brown. And I just cut up like a few different kinds of bread. I had some, a little bit of French bread. I think I put some like wheat in there. We're going to add our organic, either half and half or milk. I think the recipe calls for 1 cup of cream and a couple cups of milk, but
leave it to me to make it look difficult to crack eggs, right?
I can help you with mine.
Like this big challenge. Look at you.
All right, there we go.
That's why she's the chef.
Okay, so now we're going to salt and pepper. Boom. And then,
you got your salt and
pepper. Will you
get
rid of those for me?
And you were talking about the bread, right? I mean, that's just bread that you have laying around. You cube it.
Yep, cube it up. Any kind of bread you want. Egg bread's good. French bread. I have some whole wheat in there. And then basically we're just going to mix our bread. Cheese, I chose cheddar, but you could certainly use any cheese of your choice. Some extra herbs. I'll need that. Oh, good. Thanks.
What kind of herbs you got there?
Parsley, thyme, and rosemary. Those are my favorite. Okay, so we'll get this out of the way. We'll take our golden Neiman Ranch bacon and onions that we sauteed.
Pour it right in there.
We'll pour it right in. And then we will mix that all up. Boy, doesn't it smell good?
It does smell delicious.
Bacon just sort of like wakes everybody up.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so you're sleeping and you smell that on the stove.
Bacon and you come running down. All right, so we're going to mix all that up. And then we're going to pour it into like a crock and let it bake in the oven for, 40 minutes. Cover it with foil if it starts to brown too much. And then...
Drum roll, please. Imagine television. Chef Kelli produces the savory Christmas casserole, right?
Christmas morning bacon and cheddar casserole.
And on a cold day, I mean, what else could you ask for? That's like comfort food.
No, Rupe, it could be ham. Here, why don't you try some?
I'd love to.
I'm already on my New Year's diet, so you're going to have to.
You're already on your...
Oh, yeah, I'm on my New Year's diet. All right, but it could be ham, it could be bacon, you could do it vegetarian. Like anything you could put in an omelet. You could put it like in that savory bake. I think the recipe says milk and cream, but you could use half and half. You could use only milk. So
delicious.
Is it good? Cool.
Well, thank you, Chef Kelli.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. You want to take us a break?
Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody.
We'll be right back.